but he kind of flops around here. Isn't that exciting? This was an exciting toy back in the day. Hi guys, it's Misty and welcome back to my channel. And it is Thursday here for me, but it's Friday for you. And it's time for my 5 Things Friday at Wildflower Antique. So what I'm going to do, and I do this every Thursday, is I'm going to walk around. I'm going to choose 5 things that I'm going to put on eBay that I currently have in my antique store, Wildflower Antiques in Bedford, Indiana. I forgot to say that. Anyway, so I'm going to walk around, and I think I'm going to start from the back of the shop this time. So instead of being in the front, because that's where I always tend to focus all my attention, and then the back of the store just goes to, I think. And I'm trying to work on that. I don't know what that is. I think it's because when people walk in, I want them to be like, oh, and then when they get back here, they're just like, huh. I don't know. I mean, they've never said that they think that, but in my mind, that's what I'm thinking. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and choose 5 things to sell on eBay. Now, these will be up on eBay next week. So if there's anything that you see that I'm showing and you want it, make sure that you send me a message before I put it on eBay so we don't have to, you know, go through all that route. So send me a message and we can work something out. I'll send you a shipping quote and we're good to go. So let me walk around and choose these 5 things. All right, so like I said, I'm going to start at the back of the store. Let me zoom out. I do that every time, guys. Let me zoom out a little bit. All right, so this is one thing I think I'm gonna try. He's very cool. I've had him for a long time. See, he's been in my window, so I don't even know how much I had on him. I don't even know, but I've had him for a very long time. He's this very cool Howdy Doody puppet guy, but unfortunately, he doesn't have a leg and he doesn't have a hand, but he's still very cool. And what you do is he's kind of creepy too, which makes me like him even more. But he kind of flops around here. Isn't that exciting? This was an exciting toy back in the day. So other than missing, oh, and his pants are torn. But other than missing an arm or his hand and his leg, his head looks pretty good. And so does the lithograph base that he's on. So I think I'm going to choose him. I think that's one thing I'm going to choose. We're going to try Howdy Doody. Let's see. This little area here I have sort of set up in a primitive scape. Primitives do well for me here. Oh, let's see. This area back here I really need to spend some time on. But before I do, let me show you this gorgeous table that was just brought in last week. A friend of ours makes these beautiful barnwood tables. This one is a 7.5-foot table, handmade from local barnwood. A friend of ours. My husband made me one, so I have a table very similar to this that our friend Toby, Jubilee Barn, I'll link his information in the description, but he makes these beautiful tables, and I love all this natural, the wood grain and the saw marks that are in the wood. I just love it. But this table here we have $850 on, but it's just this, oh, it's just so beautiful. Look at that. They're just amazing, and I absolutely love mine. Okay, moving on to the things that we're looking for. All right, so let's see, this old Heidelberg barrel mug. I've had this for a while too. I have $750 on it. I thought these were a set of 4, but these are all just probably McCoy brown glazed mugs. This one is more of an advertisement for this old Heidelberg beer. So I think maybe this will be something that we'll try that. I'll leave these guys in here for a while, a little bit longer. This whole area right here, this is just a sad state of affairs right here. I got to do something about this. A lot of this stuff I've had for a long time. So let's see. all American beer. This is just a Beer Steins, a Wallace Bernie. I'm not gonna. And then I have this Heineken wooden shoe. A lot of people hang these on the wall and they'll put succulents in them, which I think is a great idea. This one I don't think I would do that with, just because it is an advertisement piece for Heineken. I think these are fun. These, I'm not going to do another mug though, but these are, they're made in Japan, I'm sure. I just have $2 a piece on them. But they're these little, George, I told you to put the cat out. Look at her screaming at him. So like a little saber tooth, like they're cavemen. They're cavemen mugs. I hate these formal affairs with tails. See, he's got tails on. And I don't like your pets begging at the table. So they're caveman mugs. I don't know. All right. Let's see. What if, you know, I've done these gauges. What if we did a gauge? I've got this really cool gauge here. It's this model 32JP3, an oven tester. And it has this little wire here. So what if we did this little gauge? It has this really cool wooden dovetail box. So maybe we'll do that. It's like we're sticking with a brown theme. I don't know. What do you think? And it has the little instructions here. It's made in New Haven, Connecticut. What do I have on it? $12.50. It's very steampunk. So let's try the gauge. We're going to try the gauge. And again, these aren't going to be huge money makers probably. But we'll give them a go. So we've got Howdy Doody, the gauge, the mug. So that's what, 3 things. So we need 2 more things. What other 2 things can we find? Let's see. What about... I don't know. Just kind of looking for something that I know we've had for a little while. I know. Well, I thought about, see, I have some chalkware pieces here. So I thought about, this is a really cool, like, Japanese koi fish from the 1950s. So I thought about putting this, and honestly, this is in really nice shape. I don't see any chips or cracks in it anywhere. Now, I know chalkware is something that's a little scarier to ship, but I'm not scared. I'll wrap it well. So I think he might be another one. I have $23 on it. Look at his diamond eyes. So I think that'll be our 4th thing. And now we're just looking for one more thing. Let's find something kind of kitschy and fun. I love this, but I kind of want to keep this in the shop just because it's so neat. I do like this little washing machine, this little pretty made washing machine. What can we find that would be something kitschy and fun? What about, this is something that I know I've had for a while. I think that this is a really cool piece. I can get it out without breaking this little Westmoreland kitty cat plate. Let's set it down here. What if we did this? This is a cute little cutlery house. Isn't it cute? You put your knives in there, so it's like a knife block. So you set it on your counter. I have $6 on it. So you set it on your counter. And you stick your knives up there. That's so cute, little house. It does have some wear on the top. There's no markings on it. It does have two little knobs here where you can, well, you can't see that, I'm sorry, where you can hang it on your wall. Actually, one of the little knobs is missing to hang it, but why don't we try that? That's kind of kitschy and fun. So we got the knife block house, the chalkware koi fish, the howdy doody. Let's walk back here. The howdy doody, the mug, and a gauge. Is that what we want? I'm kind of thinking about doing these. I think that these are great. I need to, they're little boudoir prints. And I'm trying to see on here, you're not going to be able to tell the name. There's that one and this one. The reason why it makes me a little nervous is because, I mean, with things like this, I kind of want the buyer to be able to see it, feel it, and touch it. This is Godey's Unraveled Collared. This is like the little fashions. Like I've got the little, I have these fashion. This one is missing the glass, but it's still the Godey's Paris fashions. And I also have these. This one has a little bit of issues with the frame. I think they're gorgeous. But I'm thinking about trying these small ones. So I think I'm not going to do the mug. And I think I'm going to do these little prints instead. So let's see. We've got our kitschy and fun cutlery house. Our really cool koi fish, chalkware, and our little fashion prints, howdy doody, and the gauge. Why am I so decisive today? Let's put something to fill in that hole. I think that's what we're gonna do. So we'll put this mug, it's kind of harvesty looking. So we'll kind of put it with our display there. Oh, I think these are great. I'm not going to put these online yet. I just got these in. I think that they're made in Mexico. They're terracotta. The water pitcher. I only have 3 of the mugs though, but I think they just look so harvesty and fun. So we'll see if we can sell Howdy Doody. He just looks cool on a shelf in his little creepy own way. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to try broken Howdy Doody, the gauge, the koi fish, those little fashion prints. And depending on how well those little fashion prints do, I might try to sell the other ones online because I think they'll do better. All right. So this counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got our 5 things. So hopefully those 5 things will sell well for me online because they're just not selling for me very well in the shop. And, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to pick things that I know that we've had for a while and things that I think that are going to be worth my time listing. I mean, they're not going to be high dollar. I'm not going to be making millions on what I'm listing, but I'm able to still move them, make some space in the shop, and replace those things with new cool things. That's the goal. That's the goal. I'm already looking around and I have a couple ideas for next week. Like next week I'm thinking this, I have 2 of these. And they're clawfoot bathroom clawfoot tub deal. Cast iron. People repurpose these. I only have 3. You need 4 if you're restoring a clawfoot bathtub. You can't have a 3-footed bathtub. That wouldn't work well. So I'm thinking that those might be, I know that I could probably sell 1 better than I could sell 3. Do you see what I'm saying? So if I list them in quantity 3, I don't know. The wheels are turning in my mind. So that is my 5 things Friday. And I will get these things listed. If you see any of the things that I've just pulled that you might be interested in, send me a message and we can work something out from there. And until next time, guys, bye.